Hi, this video we're looking at infrared radiation. Heat is also known as thermal energy. It can be transferred by infrared radiation, conduction and convection. Conduction and convection will be looked at in the following videos. Infrared radiation is part of the electromagnetic spectrum. Infrared waves are longer than visible light and are shorter in comparison with microwaves. All objects emit and absorb infrared radiation, and it doesn't matter what state the object is in. As a reminder, the three states are solids, liquids, and gases. No particles are involved in infrared radiation, meaning that infrared radiation works in a vacuum. This explains how we receive heat energy from the sun. The sun is extremely hot and emits a large amount of infrared radiation. This infrared radiation is then absorbed by everything on Earth, such as the Earth's atmosphere, the land, the oceans, and buildings. Infrared radiation can explain why the Earth is the temperature that it is. But what influences the amount of radiation that is absorbed or emitted? Well, there are a variety of factors and we're going to look through them now. One factor is the temperature of the object. The hotter an object is, the more radiation will be emitted. For example, suppose that we have a normal light bulb that is not energy saving. When the light bulb is turned on and is therefore hotter, it will emit a greater quantity of infrared radiation in comparison to when the light bulb is switched off. This is because the light bulb is hotter when it is switched on, and hotter objects emit more infrared radiation. If an object is hotter than its surrounding, it will emit more radiation than it is absorbing, thus meaning that the object will start to cool. On the contrary, if an object is cooler than its surroundings, it will emit less radiation than it receives and will therefore heat up. Infrared radiation levels also depend on the surface colour and texture. Dark and matted surfaces absorb infrared radiation better than light, shiny surfaces. Dark and matted surfaces also emit more radiation than light and shiny surfaces. The amount of infrared radiation also depends on the shape of an object. If we have two objects that have the same volume and these objects are at the same temperature, but they have different surface areas, the object that has the larger surface area will emit more infrared radiation than the object that has a smaller surface area.